Well, help now available for local entrepreneurs involved in e-commerce and technology. The E-commerce Advisory Board of the Bahamas now offering $250,000 in grants and funding for qualified businesses. Desmond Saunders has details.
The e-commerce and technology industries are billion-dollar sectors globally, employing millions of creative professionals and changing the course and structure of financial services. It is against this backdrop that officials of the E-commerce Advisory Board are keen on providing grants and opportunities to tech hubs and entrepreneurs. Chairman of the E-commerce Advisory Board of the Bahamas, Edison Sumner.
So we've established a technology innovations grant to support those SMEs throughout the country, to assist them in areas whether they wish to establish an e-commerce platform or a digital payments gateway or developing a website or something of that nature, where these companies are able to employ innovative technological initiatives in their businesses, whether it is an upstart where they're just getting started and they need the support to get this done, or whether it's an existing business where they're seeking now to expand the business or to employ some new innovative ideas to cause the business to grow. So we've put aside some support for those kinds of businesses, SMEs particularly.
Sumner says the funding is even more significant as the Bahamas prepares to become a tech hub. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic also prompted the acceleration and creation of e-commerce platforms and technology.
Where we're developing this country now, like I said, is we're moving towards more rapidly now, and it's happening out of serendipity, really, where we are now being required to adapt quickly to technological changes. We're seeing it beginning to happen even prior to COVID. But certainly once COVID really became a global pandemic, then we saw where a lot of businesses were starting to migrate their services into digital platforms.
The E-commerce Advisory Board, based out of Freeport Grand Bahama, is partnering with the Small Business Development Center to manage the grant scheme. Sumner outlines the criteria for interested entrepreneurs.
So you can apply for a grant facility from $2,500 up to $5,000. In the matching grant facility. The kinds of what makes an enterprise eligible would be businesses who have fewer than 20 employees, full-time employees, can apply. They must have a valid business license because that's important. They must have a completed VAT registration, even if they're not filing annual returns. They must have NIB registration as well, and they have to have an annual turnover of less than $250,000, because anything over that then we consider to be out of the bracket of what is considered to be a small or micro-sized enterprise.
Interested business persons can now apply online for the funding. Officials of the Small Business Development Center will also vet applicants, and successful applicants will be notified. Desmond Saunders, ZNS Network News.